Are you raising a disciplined child or a fearful one? Does your child obey you because they respect you or because they're afraid of you? And here's the uncomfortable question most parents never ask. Could your strictness be shaping the very behaviors you never intended? Because sometimes what looks like obedience is actually anxiety. What feels like control may be quietly destroying confidence. And what we call discipline may be creating emotional distance. A child who is afraid to make mistakes, afraid to speak honestly, afraid to express emotions, is not learning strength. They're learning fear. Today, we're talking about 7 powerful signs you might be too strict as a parent and how it may be affecting your child's confidence, honesty, and emotional growth. This is not about blaming parents. It's about awareness. It's about balance. It's about raising emotionally strong children, not just obedient ones. Watch till the end, because the final insight could completely transform your relationship with your child. Let's begin. Sign 1. Your child is afraid of making mistakes. Does your child panic over small errors? Do they hide problems instead of admitting them? Maybe they lie about homework, hide broken items, or blame others quickly. This doesn't always mean dishonesty. It often means fear. When discipline feels harsh, unpredictable, or emotionally intense, children stop seeing mistakes as learning opportunities. They start seeing them as danger. Instead of asking, "How can I fix this?" they think, "How can I avoid punishment?" Healthy discipline teaches responsibility. Overly strict discipline teaches avoidance. A child should feel safe saying, "I made a mistake," because growth only happens where safety exists. Sign 2. Communication feels one-sided. Do your conversations sound like this? "Because I said so." No arguments. End of discussion. Authority is necessary in parenting. But when communication flows only one way, children stop sharing their thoughts. They may obey externally, but internally, they feel unheard. And when children don't feel heard, they stop talking. Silence replaces trust. Allowing discussion doesn't weaken authority, it strengthens connection. A child who feels understood cooperates willingly. A child who feels controlled obeys reluctantly. Connection builds influence. Control builds resistance. Sign 3. Your child struggles with independence. Does your child constantly seek approval for small decisions? What to wear? What to choose? How to solve simple problems? This may signal over-control. When parents micromanage everything, children never practice decision-making. They become hesitant. They fear choosing wrong. But confidence grows through experience, not protection. Children need age-appropriate choices, room to try, permission to fail safely. A strong parent prepares a child to function without them, not depend on them forever. Sign 4. Perfection is expected, not encouraged. There is a difference between encouraging excellence and demanding perfection. If a 95% feels like failure, if effort goes unnoticed, if success is expected, not celebrated, children may start believing love must be earned. They learn, "I am valuable only when I perform." This creates anxiety, burnout, and fear of trying new things. Perfection pressure does not build excellence. It builds fear of failure. Healthy parenting praises effort, persistence, improvement, growth, not just results. Sign 5. Emotional expression is shut down. Do you often hear or say, "Stop crying. Don't talk back. You're too sensitive"? These statements may silence emotions, but they don't remove them. They bury them. Emotions are not defiance. They are part of learning self-control. When children aren't taught how to process feelings, those emotions later appear as anger, anxiety, withdrawal, resentment. Listening to feelings does not mean approving behavior. It means teaching emotional intelligence. And emotionally intelligent children become emotionally strong adults. Sign 6. Your child is either extremely rebellious or extremely withdrawn. Excessive strictness often produces two opposite reactions. Some children rebel. They break rules secretly. They push boundaries. They challenge authority. Others withdraw. They become overly quiet, overly obedient, afraid to express themselves. Both responses signal imbalance. Rebellion says, "I want control." Withdrawal says, "I feel powerless." Balanced discipline creates cooperation, not rebellion or fear. Sign 7. Discipline focuses on control instead of teaching. The purpose of discipline is instruction, not domination. If punishment focuses only on authority, children learn obedience without understanding. But real discipline asks, what happened? Why was it wrong? What can you do better next time? When children understand reasons behind rules, they develop internal values. They choose right even when no one is watching. That is true character. Parenting is not about being perfect. It's about being aware. If you recognize some of these signs, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you care enough to grow. Discipline should build confidence, not fear. It should strengthen connection, not distance. It should teach wisdom, not just obedience. Small changes create powerful results. Listen more. Explain why. Allow safe mistakes. Validate feelings. These simple shifts can transform your relationship with your child. If this video opened your eyes or changed your perspective, take a moment to like this video. Subscribe for more powerful parenting insights. Share this with a parent who needs encouragement today. Because together, we can raise children who are not just obedient, but confident, emotionally strong, and truly resilient. And that is the real goal of parenting.